handset plus TVs and monthly cash prizes.
Send in 5 new pack labels or a receipt. Labels must belong to at least the new pack canned beans, coconut milk powder, and new pack oil categories. Fill out the tagline. New pack, more than just value. Place your entry in one of the drop boxes at participating outlets. Enter by mail or online at newpackjamaica.com. Time for Live Sweet. Enter the New Pack Sweet Living promotion June 16 to August 31. See the press for more details. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Welcome back. We are going to jump right into today's workout, but as always, we're going to start with the warm-up. So let's start marching right here. Knees up, breath in through the nose, exhale it out through the mouth, and we're going to start some jogging. If jogging is not accessible to you this morning, you just continue right here. Get ready and breathe it in. Exhale it out. Breathe it in. Let's go. Exhale it out. Again, breathe it in. Exhale it out. Breathe it in. And exhale it out. All right, so we're gonna get the arms up and arms out. Arms up, arms out. Let's go. Arms up, arms out. Good, keep that breathing going. We are getting our body fully warm for everything that's to come. So good to be here with you this morning. Give me 2 more of these, last one. And now we're gonna reach up and touch the toes right here. Up and down, up and down. Give me 8 more, 8, 7, reach up. 6, let's go. 5, that's it. 4, 3, 2, last one. Very good. All right, we're gonna get the right leg kicking out right here. Step back to left. That's it. And right. Good. Give me 8 more. 8 and 7. Step, step. 6. Good. Step, step. 5. Good. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. All right, step to the side. Right and left and right and left and right and left. We're gonna take the arms with it. Let's go, let's go. Right and left, right. And each for 30 seconds. We're gonna repeat the circuit 3 times, all right? We're starting with our skipping rope, all right? If you do not have a rope, you can use an imaginary one, all right? 30 seconds, ready, and let's go. That's it. Breathe it out. All right, so now we're gonna move to our sit-up punches. You're down on your backs right here, all the way down. Come up and punch, punch right here. Easy core, punch, punch. Nice strong punches. Up, punch, punch. That's it. This is cardio and core hit. That's it. Up, punch, punch. Down, up, punch, punch. Down, up, punch, punch. Down, up, punch, punch. And up, punch, punch. Excellent. And we're gonna jump all the way up, no stopping. Punch, punch with our jacks. Ready? And go. Punch, punch. Let's go. Punch, 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 punch. That's it. Looking good. Punch, 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 punch. Give me nice strong punches. Keep that core tight. Punch, 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 punch. Looking good. Keep going. A few more seconds here. That's it. And 3, 2, 1. All right, back down to the mat. We're gonna go into our flutter kick. You're gonna keep your palms behind you. We're at an angle. And Gonna go into flutter kicks right here. Stay strong. Looking good. Woo. That's it. Keep that core nice and strong right here. All the way back. Very good. Few more seconds. Hold it out with me. Woo. Looking good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna head right into shuffle touch jacks. All right, so we're gonna shuffle over. Give me a jack here. Shuffle, jack, shuffle, jack, shuffle. Let's go. Jack, shuffle, jack, shuffle, and jack, shuffle, jack, shuffle, jack, shuffle, jack, last one, shuffle, and jack. All right, we're gonna go into our plank position right here. Up on your palms. We're gonna get the legs all the way out and plank toe touches. Ready? Go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's go. Parallel to the floor, butts down. That's it. Core tight and strong. Woo. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and left. All right, we're gonna get butt kicks going up and down right here. Ready? And go. Butt kicks up and back. And up. And back. Let's go. And up. And back. And up. And back. Let's go. Up. Back. Looking good. Up. Last one. Very good. All right, I want you to drive the knee all the way up right here. Ready? And go. Right side. Get those knees all the way up. Give me the speed and the power right here. Moving the arms, moving the legs. That's it. Up, up, up. Oh, you're doing so well. Keep going. That's it, that's it, that's it. You're looking good. This is just round one, y'all. I'm gonna switch to the next side. Ready? In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Other side. Straight at it. Attacking it. Let's go. You got this. Woo. Remember, you have to send in your videos, your pictures, your sweaty selfies. Let us know that you are joining us. We're getting fit together, y'all. That's it. Looking good. In 4, 3, 2. All right, we're back down on the mat. Let's go. We're gonna go straight into bicycle crunches. So you're bringing knees to elbows. All right, big twist. Are we working or obliques? Ready? And go. That's it. Big push, big push. Big twist, big twist. Push it. 30 seconds here, guys. Focus, focus. Few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath here in through the nose. Exhale it out. Again, in through the nose. And exhale it out. If you need it, you can grab a teeny tiny sip of water. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. That was round 1. All right, so catch your breath. And we're going to jump right in. All right, get ready. In 4, in 3, in 2. Let's go, Sunrise family. That's it. Looking good. Push it, push it. 30 seconds here. That's it. Few more seconds. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Ropes down. Sit up punches straight into it. Let's go. Up, up. Up, up. Push. Use your core. I'll give you some strong punches. Up. Up. That's it. Up. Let's go. A few more seconds here. That's it. Squeeze out one more. Nice. All right. Jump right into the jack. Punches ready. Remember, low impact you can do right here. Let's all start right here together. And if you can, join me right here. If not, stay where we just started, okay? We meet our bodies where we are every day. But no matter what, we challenge ourselves to push and get stronger and fitter. Let's go. Almost there. Keep that core nice and strong. Give me the punches. All right, down. Flutter kicks. I know this one is slightly challenging, but this is how we grow. This is how we get strong. All right, keep that core nice and tight. Focus. That's it. Don't think about what you're trying to make for dinner today. Be here with me and present. Let's go. Woo! That's it. Let's get strong. Almost there, guys. Stay with me. Stay with me. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Up. We're gonna shuffle, shuffle jacks. Get ready. Let's start on this side and go. Shuffle. Jacks. Shuffle. Let's go. And jacks. Shuffle. Jacks. Shuffle. Jacks. Shuffle. Looking good. Let's have fun while we're at it. Shuffle, stay low, and upper jacks, shuffle, jacks, shuffle, jacks, last one. All right, get into the plank position for me now. Straight into it, 30 seconds, stay strong, and go. Right, left, right, left, butts down, right, left, right, left, right, left, let's go, right, left, stay with me. Don't even think about dropping down. Woo! Just a few more seconds, guys. Stay with me. Mind over matter. Last 2, very good. All right, let's go. Butt kicks up and down, ready, and go. All the way down. Woo! Yep. And down. And up. And down. And up. Get them all the way up and down. If you're low impact, you just march all the way up and down. That's just the same. Let's go. Woo. Last 2. Squeeze them out. Excellent. All right. Knee drive starting with right, ready, and go. That's it. Power up. This is speed. Looking good. Keep going. Take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Woo. Are you with me? Let's go. And other side. Straight into it, guys. Push it, push it, push it. Raise the arms up and pull them in to that knee. Let's go. Looking good. A few more seconds here. In 4, 3, 2. Very good. Down for bicycle crunches. Let's go. Straight into it. Give me speed and power here. Elbows into the knee. Working those obliques. Let's go. Woo. Push it. Stretch the legs all the way out. Right then left. Right then left. You got this. Few more seconds here, guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's breathe it out right here. Is this your favorite part of the workout? It's mine too. Ready, let's breathe in. We're working for these deep breaths. Exhale. Breathe it in. Exhale. Grab your sip of water. Remember that high intense interval training is short bursts of intense activity, and then we breathe it out, we recover before we go again. So now we're gonna ease into our third circuit, third and last, all right? So just stay with me, bear with me. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Get ready to jump up.
Tired of the high interest rates and the whole heap of loan payments every month? Take a debt consolidation loan from AIM to pay credit card bills and all other high interest rate loans from other institutions. Make one low monthly payment to AIM and take home some extra money in your pocket. That's financial freedom. One loan, one low payment, more money in your pocket. Call AIM today to lower your loan payment. And remember, you won't find a better deal elsewhere. Guaranteed.
All right, shake it out. Get ready, round 3, here we go. Last set, best set. You got this. Grab those ropes, whether they're real or imaginary. Let's do this. All right, ready? In 4, in 3, in 2, and let's go. That's it. Push it. 30 seconds here, guys. You got this. Four, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Ropes down. Sit up punches. Ready? And go. Punch, punch. Let's go, guys. Stay with me. We're working this out together. Fighting for this together. Let's go. Woo. That's it. You woke up to be here to honor your health and your body because it's the only one we got, right? I'm so proud of you. Keep pushing. 3, 2, last one. All right, we're gonna punch it out. Up top here, Jack's punches. Ready? And go. Punch, punch, punch. Let's go. Let me see the power. Pick up the speed just a little bit. That's it, that's it. Looking good, guys. Push it. Push it. Keep that core tight. This is cardio and core hit. Let's go. Woo. 3, 2, very good. All right, now we're going into our flutter kicks. Palms facing inwards, ready, and go. Right here on an angle. I know this burns, but it's a good burn, okay? Stay with me. Push it. Woo. Looking good, looking good. Few more seconds here, guys. Stay strong. Mind over matter. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shuffle jacks. Straight into it. Ready? And go. Shuffle and jacks. Shuffle. Jacks, let's go. Shuffle. Jacks, shuffle. Jacks, shuffle. Jacks, shuffle. Jacks, shuffle. Jacks, shuffle. Ooh. Jacks, shuffle. Last one. Shuffle and jacks. All right, going for planks. These are our toe touches. Are you ready? Let's go. Out, out, That's it. Body parallel to the floor right here. Butts down and no butts in the air. Nice straight line, neutral spine. Let's go. Looking good. Push it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Butt kicks ready. And go. Up and down. And up. And down. And up. Down. And up. And down. And up. Down. Woo! Up. Who said he can't run a marathon in the living room? Right? All right. Knee drives ready and go. Let me feel you still with me. Give me all that energy through the screen. Let's go. Up, up, up. Drive the knees up. A few more seconds and we switch. This is where it counts, guys. 4, 3, 2. Very good. Other side. Ready. And go. Woo. Good job, guys. We're almost there. You're doing so well. You should be so proud of yourself. Let's finish strong, because it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Let's go. 3, 2. Very good. All right. Bicycle crunches to end out our circuit. Ready? And go. Push it. Last one, guys. Give me everything. Push it. 10 seconds left. Three, 2, and 1. Let's stay right here for a second. We're gonna move right into the cool down. You guys did so well. Let's breathe in and exhale and inhale and exhale. Let's take that right knee using the left arm. We're just gonna pull it all the way over to your left. You're gonna take your right arm and look over your right shoulder right here. And pull that knee over to the left. Feel that delicious stretch. And we're gonna repeat on the opposite side. So extend that right, pull in the left, extend the left arm out, and you're gonna look over your left shoulder here. Very good. And pull both knees to the chest. And we're just gonna give our spine a little massage by rocking right to left, right here, right and left. That's it. One more set. Right and left. Alright, let's roll up slowly. Let's take deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Let's roll up slowly. And let's come up and come up. And the last thing to roll up. Let's rotate the hips all the way around. You did so well today. And other direction. Let's stretch the arms out across the chest. That's it. Still breathing. Remember, every workout that you complete, you're depositing a significant investment into your health. So try to make these sessions at least a couple times a week. Follow our program so you can get fit with us and strong and energized and just experience vibrant health. That's why we're here, right? Good. Stretch the quads. Again, right here. And on the other side. Nice. Step wide for me. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. And inhale it in. Hold it for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Give yourselves a clap. I'm so proud of you for completing that workout. We're going to take a short break, but when we're back, it's today's wellness pillar of the day. All right, so see you soon. Welcome back to Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. I hope you enjoyed our cardio and abs hit circuit. And now it's time for our WellFit pillar of the day. And today's wellness tip comes from our Drink Well pillar, tackling a topic that we definitely need to address, and that's soda consumption. So let's do a check-in. On average, how many bottles of soda do you consume a day? Unfortunately, even just a single bottle of that sweet fizzy drink is creating a health hazard with an alarming dose of added sugar that's wreaking havoc on our bodies. Regular soda consumption has been linked to weight gain, obesity, tooth decay, and even weaker bones. But the good news is, with knowledge and understanding, we have the power to change our habits and make healthier choices. The truth is, most of us are addicted to soda, and really it's the added sugars found in them. The first place to start is reducing gradually and replacing with good old water, which hydrates without adding unnecessary sugars or calories. You'll be amazed at how much better you feel with this simple shift in your daily routine. If you're craving a sweet and bubbly drink, consider exploring sparkling water with lemon or limes, or you can do infused water with fresh fruits and herbs. This will give you a refreshing taste without the harmful effects of the added sugars. Lastly, because breaking the sugar habit can be so challenging, ensure that you stay accountable and get support. Join a wellness and fitness community, maybe like WellFit, or get support from friends and family. Tell them what you're committing to and the changes that you're trying to implement so that they can hold you to it and help you in the weak moments. Having a support system can make a significant difference and help you to stay on track. At Sunrise Fitness, we believe in a holistic approach to health. Choosing water over soda is just one small step towards a brighter, fitter future. Thank you for joining us today. I am Camila McDonald, urging you to stay well, stay fit, and seize the day. See you for another workout and wellness session soon.
Look who we have in the cut.
No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator,
My long-time brethren.
the great, all-star,
The king.
and the man himself.
Salute.
You know, as man, we're not too go as specialists.
And that's the pinnacle of the problem.
We want some new era.
Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie.
You work till a week.
It was pandemonium.
Country people can relate to me I talk about. What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
You know, it's a new morning, it's a new day. Yo, listen. People, let me tell you something. When you stop, put on your clothes, on your shoes, I say you're not leaving for a special occasion. Nowadays, being alive is a special occasion. Yo, we're not talking about being alive. Play my tune. Drop my tune. Drop my tune. Tune. Youth. Let me tune.
How to tune this?
I thought you were saying
Me not hear me
put
tune.
on your clothes like on the chair in the room.
I don't hear my tune. We're a beautiful day.
Good
I don't hear
morning.
Turn up the tune up. Turn up the volume. Turn it up. You know, why I must behave like that, you know?
Good morning,
What's
everybody.
happening this morning?
Oh my word. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're now tuned into the official midweek party with Team Tami and Fatalic as well, who's here with us, who'll be our vibe master throughout the show today. IT, what's going on, my friend? Is this IT? Because it wasn't IT who was here. Well, is IT here now?
Well, I hope so.
Shall we have a seat?
I hope so.
Because them shoes are hard to stand up in the air. Them look nice, but remember, I'm telling people,
let's
look
come.
here. I'm going to sit over
Well,
here. So,
here.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank
Come
you.
on.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Thank you, my
morning.
friend. Oh my goodness, it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It is
Why
Wednesday.
not? Why not?
Why not?
Why not? I don't understand. Why
Middle
not
of the
Wednesday?
week, it's the hump, they call
Yes,
it, you know,
yes.
and this is a day that we really have to get over to get us through the rest of the week. And we are here this morning to help you get over that hump for sure.
Yes, definitely. And as I said earlier, in that tone and that voice and that impersonation, listen, stop putting down your clothes and your shoes and leaving it for a special occasion. When I was growing up, my mother, she used to discourage me, not discourage, she didn't allow me to wear certain clothes. This is your good pants and this is your good shoes, and I couldn't wear it. But now I'm grown, listen, stop putting it down for a special occasion, because being alive
Yeah,
is a
it's
special
no
occasion.
joke. It's no joke, and we're
Seriously.
reminded of that every single day.
If you're watching news, you'll be reminded.
Yes, exactly. You know, this week I went to the tribute ceremony from my friend Fidel Williams, and you know, it was so touching. But it was the reminder that we have to, you know, show up every day. Something that was so big about the night was just this idea that, you know, he lived. He was so young, you know, but he lived
full.
And he did all the things he wanted to do. Yes, there was more to be done, but it is such a beautiful reminder that, you know, get up and do the thing, you know, the thing that you're scared to do, the person you're scared to talk to whatever it is, like go do you, because let me tell you, life is moving a mile a minute. And you know, that's what I was reminded of as well, because there was so much dancing and movement.
Right.
You have to move through grief.
Yes, it's
You
a
have
movement.
to move
Don't
through.
stop.
Yeah.
Do not stop.
There's a time to be still.
Yes.
And then there's a time when you have to just keep it moving. You know what them say? Keep it moving? That's what I mean. Keep it moving.
Yeah, and that's such a solid encouragement this morning, especially because of all that's happening in this country and even outside, you know, that we ought to be reminded each and every day. And support each other.
True.
You see this connection here?
True.
Listen, I could not do this show by myself. I need
Likewise.
Tami, I need Fatalic, I need the videographers, I need the master control room. Listen, even the security at the gate. Listen,
It's true. It's true. Big up yourself, Anil.
all of us together. So we are encouraging you. The verse of the day today is, a man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. That's King James version. When you hear the teth, you know, Proverbs 16 verse 9.
Directeth.
Yes. So
Look here now.
allow the Lord to direct your steps.
Let him directeth it.
Direct it.
Suppose we did still have to talk that way,
direct it.
Oh my
Put
word.
your tongue between your teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, the teeth. I can't remember what to say it. Anyway, this day in history, though, 2016, Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt won the 100 meters at the Rio de Janeiro Games, becoming the first person to win the event in 3 consecutive Olympics. He later claimed an unprecedented 3rd straight gold medal in the 200 meters. You know,
that's what we need to talk about every day and celebrate and recognize that that is us. That's us. We are Jamaicans. You know, and that 3rd time was extra special because that's the actual record, because it was done before by Carl Lewis, 2 back-to-back Olympics, but Usain Bolt did it the 3rd time. And even this year, we were reminded of that with all the discourse about who is the fastest man alive, and you know that he as Jamaican, represented us so well, and we celebrated it with him.
You know what's
I
amazing
felt
about you saying though, and you know, because a lot of people have been drawing lots of comparisons and talking about, you know, other people who, you know, do all of the antics, and they're like, well, you know, Bolt did all of those antics. I was like, yeah, but you know what, Bolt has a likability.
Yeah, there's something.
There's something about him that you just love.
It's like you're so affable.
Look, yeah.
You know, I'm telling you have a likability
Yeah, that make me
about
choking.
you. No, it's true.
You're too IT.
No, you see, there's something about some person you cannot put a finger on.
Right.
You can't explain it because, truthfully, that other person appears to be charismatic and you know, but there's something missing
that you just don't like.
I don't know. I can't explain
but no,
it.
it's just a part of who he is, and it's why
Je ne sais quoi, that's right.
Yes, he had a je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yes, and
yeah.
it was just, you know, beautiful to watch, and he still has that je ne sais quoi. But that's what made it so special, and that's what made it so, what's the word? Like, we could digest that.
We could accept it.
Yeah.
You know, when the first time he said, I am number one.
Yes.
I realized that, whoa, he said it, and I accept it. Normally, if you tell me, say, you're number one, I say,
sure.
When you're number one,
please.
I test on.
Please. Yeah, exactly,
but the point is, he said it, and I said, yeah, you are number one, and I accepted it. So there's something about him that enables him to do that. It's
so
personality.
True. It's true. It's true.
So, what are we saying? Celebrate it because, listen, this is the hurricane season and tropical storm Ernesto.
What a segue.
Yeah, I'm saying, so if you don't celebrate it now when the weather is fine, now when we're not rushing to the supermarkets, no, literally no. And today we have no need to line up at the gas station. Today we have no need to fear to batten down.
No, but look what is on screen right now.
Yes,
Tropical storm Ernesto could become a hurricane. Tropical storm Ernesto could become a hurricane by this Thursday. Though Jamaica is not in its path, Jamaicans should still be on the alert.
Yes.
And I think we learned all too well recently, and you know, just over the years, that we do need to take these things with some seriousness. We don't have any reason or cause to be concerned now, but we have to stay on alert because, as you know, these things change so quickly.
So quickly.
Yeah.
By the way, earlier I was talking about, I was kind of impersonating Rodney Price, but Sean Paul received the keys to New York City.
Yes.
Grammy Award-winning dancehall artist Sean Paul, he'll accept the honor during a Rise Up New York City concert on Saturday, August 24th at Roy Wilkins Park in Queens. He has the key of the city. And I'm not Rodney Price say, yo, Sean Paul, remember me? I heard need the key to New York City.
I'm so happy for him. You know, his career has spanned decades. And, you know, Sean has just managed to always be relevant and always be true to himself and his own sound. Yeah. And that's very hard to do as an artist for years. Why are you leaving me alone, you know? No, but congratulations to him. Oh, you know what? Some good news as well is that Coffee's new album, which is exciting. The Grammy Award-winning reggae artist Coffee is currently working on her second studio album and says it will be released soon. Now, you know, when you're an artist, you know, one of the most hated questions is
Wagwan.
What's next? You know? It's like people expect you to be working all the time on
but not
music.
only artists, even when you're a comedian, okay, so I have to want to the next show.
In a show, Let me hear that joke there already, you know. That's just how it is. But I'm happy for her that she's back in the studio.
The coffee is brewing.
Yes, indeed. And it's going to be amazing. I already know that, so I'm excited about that. All right, we do have some birthdays to celebrate as well
before
today.
the birthday, you see what's on the screen? Tami is to come up with a new album. This is exciting.
Not me. You heard it wrong.
Yabby. Yes, Vivian Jackson, better known as Yabby
U.
Sometimes Yabby U was a reggae vocalist and producer who came to prominence in the early 1970s through his uncompromising self-produced work, known for his album Conquering Lion. Happy birthday. Of course,
indeed.
A talented sister on the screen. Beautiful too. Halle Berry.
Yes, Halle Berry is not on the screen yet, but there she is. Halle Berry is an American film actress, the first African American to win the Academy Award for Best Actress. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Ever beautiful. Oh, she's so incredible. We love Halle Berry. Also, Magic Johnson, he's an American basketball player who led the National Basketball Association, NBA, Los Angeles Lakers to 5 championships.
Yes.
It is also his birthday. So happy birthday to everybody for sure. Big one there. Anyway, we are so excited to get this show on the road.
Yes, you know.
Uh-oh.
When you see the microphone, you know, say it's showtime.
Oh,
you know,
no.
introducing inside the Sunrise Studio, talking about none other than Fatalic. Over to you.
Yes, I met a girl this morning. She was love at first sight. Ooh, I met a girl this morning, and she was beauty to my eyes. I asked her where she from, she tell me in the tropics. She asked me what's my name, I tell her I am Connie. And I said, girl, tell me what's your name, and she tell me that her name is Tami. And I said, smile, girl, smile. Smile for me, Jamaica. And I said, smile, girl, smile. Ooh, Lord, smile for me, Jamaica. Whenever you cry, here am I. Yeah, I'm here for you, Jamaica. Dry your eyes, girl, smile. Stay with you as each morning brings a sunrise and the flowers bloom in springtime. On my love and you can rely. I will stay with you. Oh, I will stay with you through your ups and your downs. I will stay with you when no one else is around. And when the dark clouds arrive, I will stay by your side, and I know we'll be alright. I will stay with you. Natural beauty, you know. Tell, no, I've never been someone shy until I see your eyes. Still I had to try, yeah. Oh yes, let me get my words right and then approach you. When I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry, no. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind, no. The way together, come and book it together. Book it together, come and book it together. We are book it together when everybody out. Fried chicken with a pre-bucket for the crew. Share a bucket together, everybody go live. Spicy original when we online.
Bucket together to the new dance craze. Taste explosion bursting with flame.
When we are bucket together, it put you in a good mood. Every moment you share is finger licking good. Bucket together, come and we bucket together. Hey, bucket together, bucket together.
Every day you're an inspiration with the things them way you do. The everyday work and the everyday play. Whether you eat food with your friend them or you build track and run rhythm, Flow is committed to the everyday, going the extra mile, mile after mile every day. And the best is yet to come. Flow, every day better.
Many strides, one dream, many heartbeats, one pulse. Sagicor, celebrating Jamaican success. The time by Sagicor is
6:15.
Get tiles and get creative with your floors, walls, and all the spaces in between. Our knowledgeable sales consultants are happy to help create your beautiful finish with the latest designs in first quality porcelain, wood look, vinyl, mosaics, natural stones, and countertops. At Creative, you will get every tile you need for your residential or commercial projects. Creative Building Finishes, your one-stop shop for everything tiles. Visit our showroom at 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get creative.
Get hassle-free back-to-school shopping at Stationery World and Book Center Limited. Visit us at 5 Sandringham Avenue, Kingston 10. Take advantage of our textbook layaway plan. WhatsApp your book list to 876-298-1526. Don't miss out on our membership card benefits and civil servant discounts. We're open Mondays to Saturdays. Call us at 876-619-0931 or 876-618-7922. Visit us today. We deliver island-wide. Make back-to-school shopping easy with Stationery World and Book Center Limited.
Welcome to Candy Craze, your one-stop shop for everything sweet. Got a craving? Planning a party? We've got you covered. With over 200 different types of candies and chocolates, you're sure to find your favorite here. Create your own ice cream flavor by mixing in your favorite toppings or enjoy our delicious milkshakes, blizzards, dip cones, and Belgian waffle ice cream sandwich sundaes. Visit Candy Craze at Progressive Plaza Barbican and upstairs Fontana Waterloo. Candy Craze, making every moment sweeter.
We're like a whole band.
When TK come,
It's low. We can't. Excel, ready? 1, 2, 3. When TK come, we don't want bad news, only good news, When the vibes on the top,
Listen, welcome to Sunrise. If you're just joining us for the very first time, you hope you're on a very good time, a great time. In fact, a very special time because it's now to head over to our headline screen that's as TK.
And I suspect it's not great news.
Oh, God.
It has not been a great weekend.
It's not
We're going to keep it real.
Exactly.
Keep it real. So we're just going to just brace for it and we're just going to jump into it.
Let's do it.
How about that? But before that, great morning to our YouTube community. I was in the chat just now. I see that you guys are talking up a storm. Hello there, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
All right, so first up, stricter crime fighting measures needed. So on the heels of the country's latest mass murder in Clarendon, Jamaicans are calling for more extreme measures to tackle gangsters at home and the ones abroad who are influencing local crime. One expert is urging the government to consider repealing the Indicom Act and overhauling the entity. Though criminologist and crime fighter Dr. Jason McKay stated that what the local security forces are up against is not to be seen differently from the terrorist actors in other countries. Jamaicans are not ready for the extreme measures needed to yield the drastic change demanded.
You know, I want to say we have been down this road umpteen times where we think that the only, let me emphasize and underline, I said that the only solution is the crime fighting efforts of the JCF and, of course, when they are combined with the JDF too. The only solution cannot be that. And seriously, no, I know it has been said before, but listen, I have heard it on a news report earlier this week that the heart of the matter is the matter of the heart. Because when you think about it carefully, there's no way you can see a young boy, that's the report, a young boy cowering in fear, and you turn a gun on a cowering, trembling young boy. That's heartless, that's spineless, that's mindless. And I shudder to think that this is the Jamaica I live in. So it is a matter of the heart. Therefore, the social groups, the churches, they all need to actively become involved in how the communities are shaped. Come out of the spaces, come out of the rooms and get into the community. If every single church group or community in every way, every part of Jamaica come together and start to actively come up with measures, we will see a change. It's a matter of the heart. It's not only the police force that we're going to charge with responsibility.
Indeed, but stricter crime fighting measures are definitely needed too.
Absolutely.
And I agree
But
with you
not only.
100%. It's not only, this is a very broad picture. This goes all the way around. This goes all the way back to family systems and structures. This goes back to, being able to provide, to have proper jobs and income. It is very, very, very big. But I do believe when he says Jamaica is not ready or prepared for that, we're not ready. We cannot do this anymore.
No.
And so, I always tell people, for the law-abiding citizen, your life doesn't change much. Like, meaning you will have to maybe deal with stricter, what's the word? Parameters.
Laws,
there will be
rules,
other things. But the truth is that for the regular citizen, we will have to figure out how to make that happen, because our lives are at threat, literally. Like that, it's not a joke. And I'm sorry, it's always been this Jamaica as far as I'm concerned. I grew up knowing this, being afraid, being, nervous about, you can't go certain places, you can't do certain things. You're always constantly thinking about this, and it's just crazy, and it does need to change. It has to change.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I could talk about this all day, unfortunately.
I know, and to kind of tie up what both of you said, and both of you are so right. I think that you are absolutely right. I think that when you get to the JCF and the JDF side of things, it's kind of like treating the symptoms already, as opposed to nipping the actual problem from the bud.
But it's such a big problem at the bud.
Such a big problem that we have to do those things at the end, before, at least until we get that sorted out. But
I thought we had good news, TK.
You ready for another one?
No.
It's also not so good. Let's do it. So Morant Bay taxi protest. Enough is enough for Morant Bay taxi operators who line the streets of the town with placards protesting police brutality after one of their own was shot 4 times during an altercation with a policeman on Monday. Their hope is that their peaceful protests will command the attention of the Prime Minister and Police Commissioner. The president of the Eastern St. Thomas Taxi Association, Kirk Brown, maintains the operators are not accustomed to the alleged violent treatment meted out to them by law enforcement. It's understood that meetings are underway between the Transport Authority and the Taxi Association to address the matter as Indicom investigates. So, of course, we'll follow that up and see how that proceeds.
That's my response.
Yeah. I mean, again, that headline follows the one before, it's all the way around.
Yes,
it's an issue.
It's an issue.
I don't know the backstory of this, unfortunately, and how it came to be that this happened, but it is just sad all the way around. Yeah.
Has to be another way to set it.
I don't know.
All right, here we are. Let's go to Why Not Wednesday. How about that?
I'm scared of this.
Are we ready
now.
for? No, man. Why Not Wednesday? Let me bring it up a little bit. All right.
Let's go. Let's see.
So, robot receives living skin that allows it to smile.
Just stop right now. Let's go stop break.
If humanoid robots make you a bit queasy, would it help if they had fleshy faces that can smile at you? The uncanny feat is the result of new technology using engineered living skin tissue and human-like ligaments to give robots a more natural smile, according to Tokyo University researchers who unveiled their work this week. In this study, we managed to replicate human appearance to some extent by creating a face with the same surface material and structure as humans. And that's Professor Soji Tachiko, the team leader, said in a news release. So the approach promises to make robots more lifelike. And in the future, the researchers say similar techniques could also be used on humans in the cosmetics and plastic surgery industries. And their findings were published in the journal Cell Reports Physical Science.
I know someone who made those scientists, who made those researchers, who come up with the idea. Yeah.
I think I know where this will go. I mean,
where is it going? Where is it going?
To the movie them. Me to the movie them. When the robot them get too excitable.
iRobot. I watched that movie. Yes.
Let me ask though. Like fun and joke aside, YouTube. Let me ask you guys. Say it in the comments. If you could get a robot that is going to cook and clean and iron and,
thanks.
like scour down the place and, all the things, wash your car and all the things that you don't...
we don't need to make the robot look like a human. Like, it doesn't need to smile. Like, just do your thing, Ruby.
That's fair. That's fair.
You give him all a name,
Ruby.
I would get the robot, I'm just saying.
But I get being able to say, okay, well, if we can do this, then, we can help others, with, maybe a face transplant or skin grafts or whatever it is, great. But I don't think we need to make robots smile.
I think one of the challenges with this, though, and I saw it in, I was reading an article that said that the traditional 9-to-5 jobs are going to be extinct by around 2034, I believe they said, or 2036 or something like that.
That's around the corner.
And I think that with the advent of, all this AI and the robots and making them look human and things like that, we have the chance of being.
Well, listen,
let's enjoy this while we can.
Yes.
The only good thing about
it could work.
What you have just discussed is that it's the lighter side of the news. It's good news, and all the time we joke about it, but we're serious. We want good news. You want good news too. But I'm happy to have the news.
I give you the news I've got.
Yes.
I give you the news I've got.
You did a fine job. I can listen to the news with your kind of smile and your kind of face any day. All right, that's all we have for headlines this morning. After the break, it's Wednesday's service, mental health.
Yeah.
That message, you don't want to miss it.
Truly.
We'll be right back.
Plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. A new recipe every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Come catch the vibe. Rainforest, catch the seafood vibe.
What do these people know that you don't know? They understand how listing on the Jamaica Stock Exchange can improve the profitability of their company. They know the potential for increasing the company's capital, the governance requirements, the tax responsibilities, the ownership implications, and the procedures for listing. They have the knowledge to make an informed decision on whether or not to go public. Knowledge is power. If you don't know, you can't act. Begin a conversation with the Jamaica Stock Exchange to gain the information you need to make a decision.
I'm Stafford Burrows.
I'm Marilyn Burrows.
My name is Hugh Graham.
I'm John Mafood. My name is Derek Cottrell, and we are listed on the Jamaica Junior Stock Exchange.
Give us a call today at 876-967-3271 to begin your transformation through conversation. We want to see your company listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
We're really excited about this year. This event goes to children in primary, secondary, tertiary schools, also community-based organizations serving those with special needs. And we hope to see everybody in 2024.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them. This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Protect yourself from the bite of this mosquito.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Central Expressions, your best source for business, tourism, and entertainment. Tune in to Central Expressions on CVM TV, Sundays at 3 p.m. Repeat Fridays at 9 a.m. Central Expressions is brought to you by the Gulf View Hotel in the heart of Jamaica, from the hearts of Jamaicans. The Orbin Group, Real Essence Media, National PC Bank, Central Expressions, your voice, your culture.
On this week's episode of Cooking with Love.
And this your girl Florence Eluche from Haiti. And you're watching Cooking with Love.
Hey, Luce is in the building. When you talk about Asian, hip-hop, Creole, can't get it no better than this. This young lady, bad, but minister posts nothing about food. So we're gonna put her to the test right here on Cooking with Love. Yeah, look.
No.
Cooking with Love crazy.
You are watching Cooking with Love.
proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6:30.
You need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me. Agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. It is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. You are important to me. I need you to survive.
Everybody look at somebody and tell them, I need you.
I need you. You need me. I thought number one would surely be me. I thought I could be what I wanted to be. I thought of myself as a mighty big name.
I can't even walk without you holding my hand. That is the chorus, the title track. Grace Chillers, I don't forget that song. We'll never forget that song because it was played at every dance. It had to be played, you know, that time of the morning. Listen, thanks for staying with us. We are continuing our Wednesday service with the Dare to Ask series. Today, discussing suicide and the scriptures. Does faith have a place in mental health conversations? Guiding us through this topic this morning is founder and president of Choose Life International, Dr. Donovan Thomas. Let me say a very warm welcome to you, Sir Thomas. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Hi, IT. Hi, Tami. Good morning. Great to be with you.
Thank you, thank you.
In a while. Good to see you both.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you too. And I'm hoping that I'm trusting you're going to help us to look up, because that's what we need to look up in this time, especially because of what's happening. There have been 3 suicide-related deaths reported recently in the past couple of months. And of course, it's a cause for us.
All men, I want to point that out as well.
All men.
And we'd love to know your thoughts on that.
And just yesterday, before you speak, Graham Thorpe, the cricketer, I think it's the English cricketer, we just got confirmation that his death was death by suicide also. So, how do you weigh in all this?
Approximately 700,000 people die by suicide every year. And there are many more men who complete suicide compared to women. But you know, interestingly, many more women attempt suicide. And we want to point out that every suicide attempt is a cry for help. Some years ago, I did the analysis in Jamaica over a 5-year period, 2013 to 2017. And up to 200 and plus persons who kill themselves, 14% were females and 86% males. That is high percentage of the male compared to what happens. But it is not uncommon for us to find a ratio of 1 to 3, 1 to 4, as many more men complete suicide around the world. And there are some factors that we consider. Psychological factor. Men tend to internalize their issues. They will try and drink or smoke or something like that to get ease for a moment, but the problems are still there. Then the socialization. We socialize our boys to let them feel as if men don't cry. And so we tell them, those emotions are not valid. If 2 to 3 year-olds are playing, a boy and a girl, and both of them fall, we dust off the girl, give her a kiss and say, hush darling, don't cry. But what we said to the men? What we said to the boy?
Yeah, stop, man, you know, yeah, man.
Get up.
Yeah, get up, you know.
Yeah, we're teaching them from early that it is inappropriate to express feelings.
Right.
And when we think about the scene, the economic factor, men deal with financial reverses in a more difficult way than women. And so strong is the relationship between economy and suicide that a word has been coined called econicide.
Econicide.
We think about the religion. What is the largest religion in Jamaica? Christianity.
Yes.
When you go to, what's the place of worship of the Christians called? Church.
Church, yes.
When you find more men or you find more women?
More women.
Many more women know that this too will pass, that God is not going to give them more than what He's prepared to help them bear. And as we transition from the thing about men and suicide, I want to point out that men use more drastic means. Many men will use gun or rope, and they hardly survive from that. Women use less drastic means. Taking overdose. One young lady took an overdose and called my home one morning. My wife answered, Anti-faith. I took an overdose and I changed my mind about killing myself. Men don't usually get that chance.
Yes. Yeah. You touched on the aspect of religion. It's Wednesday morning service. And is there a connection in Scripture? Where do we go to find solace or comfort or encouragement as it relates to this idea of suicide scripturally?
All right, let me just mention that the word suicide is not mentioned in the Scripture. Though there are at least 6 instances in the Bible where suicide is recorded, and there may be one that may be described as assisted suicide. And all of those I have highlighted in my book, Confronting Suicide, Helping Teens at Risk, when I did that research some years ago. So the Bible does not speak to the issue of suicide directly.
Yes.
As I investigated the topic, the Bible does not condone nor condemn. And I said to my supervisors when I did my doctoral research on confronting suicidal propensity among Jamaican teenagers, it would have been so much easier if the Bible had made a statement condemning or condoning.
Yeah, well, directly. But I remember Judas Iscariot, of course, after he not betrayed, after he gave up Jesus, sold him for 30 pieces of silver. When he got the money and he realized that the money wasn't of any value, he threw away the money and he committed suicide. I remember Elijah was very depressed when Jezebel threatened him. He said he wanted to take his life. He was saying, God, he was very depressed. But you said 6 though. I can't remember any other.
Samson, although Samson's death was technically an act of suicide, Samson died by suicide. Judges 16:25 to 30. When you think about King Saul, took his own life after being wounded in battle to avoid capture by the Philistines.
Right.
Saul's armor bearer in 1 Samuel 31:5, after seeing Saul was dead, his armor bearer also killed himself.
Yes.
Ahithophel, a counselor of Absalom, when his advice was refused, he killed himself. And 2 Samuel 17:23. And then Zimri, who had briefly been king of Israel, set the palace on fire around himself and died after realizing his rebellion was about to had failed.
Yeah, tough story. But what's the remedy for depression, though? I mean, because that's the real crux of the matter. What do you recommend as a remedy for depression? Because essentially.
Right, so as we think about it, we believe in the biopsychosocial spiritual model of intervention.
Right.
There's a place of medication, and many times it is the medication that is going to stabilize people so that they can get the help that they need, even from psychotherapy.
Right.
So there is medication, there is talk therapy, psychotherapy, there is socialization, and then there is a spiritual intervention. So the whole span, the biopsychosocial spiritual model, is a holistic model dealing with depression. And we want to encourage our people within the church and outside of the church to get the help that they need to be able to deal with the issue of depression. We're seeing too many people in Jamaica who are depressed, who are they're struggling with issues, and the Bible offers comfort. And the Bible encourages us to get help through prayer.
Yes.
We can provide prayer support.
Yes.
We can cast our cares upon Him, upon God. Know that He cares about us. The Bible encourages self-care. And the Bible encourages community support.
Yes.
And our bearing each other's burden, coming alongside each other. And even as we think about the World Suicide Prevention Day seminar for 2024,
talk to us about that.
The theme is change the narrative, start the conversation. And we're saying, let's not just criticize, let's not belittle, let's not distance those persons who are hurting to the point that they want to kill themselves, but come alongside them and realize that every suicide attempt, every suicidal thought is a cry for help. Let's come alongside them. Every person, not just professionals, every person has a part to play. On September 10th, we're going to be doing this World Suicide Prevention Day seminar. It's hybrid. We're going to be pivoting from the Terra Nova Hotel in Kingston. We're inviting all sectors in the society to come, from those in the schools, in the business community, in the media. But the media needs to be able to respond appropriately to death by suicide. And we are bringing in from New York a Jamaican who lectures at Fordham University and Lehman College in New York on suicide prevention and trauma intervention. And we have outstanding presenters like Dr. Peter Gay Reynolds, Dr. Ija Thompson, Dr. Grace Kelly, Dr. Pernell Bell, and the newly minted Dr. Faith Thomas, counseling psychologist, who are going to be presenters.
That's something to definitely look forward to September 10th. And before, I want you to close in prayer, but I want you to, as you encourage us to come September 10th, leave some encouragement for the men in society, since the percentage
men,
that you just reported.
You know, we want you to know that you're important and what you feel is important. You don't need to bottle it up. You don't need to deny the feeling. We want to say, like Dr. Psychiatrist, consultant psychiatrist would say, name it, claim it, and tame it. Let's work together to be able to help you work through the issues. There is hope. What you're feeling is not unique. Many people have gone this path. There are many people, many men out there who are functioning well, who are people who suffer from mental health issues, but they are on their medication. They are managing their situation. So rise up, get the help you need, and live a normal life. You don't have to choose suicide. Call it the helpline. The Ministry of Health operates a 24-hour helpline, 888 New Life. That's 888-639-5433. Almost every church across Jamaica has somebody you can talk with, somebody who can pray with you. And go to the scriptures. Even though the fig tree does not bud, there are no grapes in the vine. The Habakkuk, going through a difficult time, says, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I want to encourage you to rest in God, to rejoice in God and rely on Him. He is your sovereign strength. Get the help.
Dr. Thomas, I'm sitting in as, a woman here and, as a wife, as a mother of sons as well. I want to talk to you a little bit about, the role that we as women have with men in our lives, with boys in our lives, how we can support the men in our lives and boys to feel that level of comfort, to encourage them. What would you say to women out there today?
Thank you, Mother. I want to say, change the conversation. Stop saying, you need a man, be tough. Stop saying, boy, you behave like a girl child. We want to say to them, We want to validate their feelings. It is important. Whatever you feel, son, is important. Let's talk about it. Open a conversation. Have the dialogue. Let them know that there's a place for professional counseling. There's a place to talk over the problem instead of internalize it. Let's let them know that they are important. We want to encourage men and mothers, men and women, to affirm those young men. Validate them. Don't stop calling them names. The idiot. Stop telling them that they're ugly and them poopa. Them behave like them hopeless poopa. And validate them. They are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Amen.
And love them.
Amen.
And it is okay to hug them.
Yes, I love that. Oh, thank you so much for being here with us today. And thank you for this important work that you're doing and the important message and all that you're doing. It touches home for me for sure. Like I said, mother to sons, husband, brothers, my father. Like I think about all the men in my life who, we have to really be there for. So thank you so much.
We are pivoting with this webinar. We're aiming for 20 different nations, and people around the world can connect. Go to the Choose Life International website and get the support. Go back and look on this when you get a chance. It's on the screen right now, and just be a part of helping to make a difference.
Amen. So much wonderful information. That was Dr. Donovan Thomas, founder and president of Choose Life International. If you or anyone you know needs help, please reach out to the Choose Life International helpline at 888-NEW-LIFE.
639-5433.
Or 888-ONE-LOVE. That's 888-663-5683. There's more Sunrise after the break.
Without you holding my hand, can't even walk, without you holding my hand. The mountain is too high, and the valley is too wide.
Get money from any MoneyGram or Western Union any time of day, wherever you are. Download the Link app today. Life is better with Link.
Get your Miracle Fire Rub for all joint pain, poor circulation, inflammation, and other aches and pain. Rub it on, the pain is gone. Rub it twice, then you feel nice. Miracle Fire Rub is all natural, all herbal with no side effects. Order yours today. 876-808-5903 or 876-330-8272. Miracle Fire Rub is all natural, all herbal with no side effects. Get your Miracle Fire Rub. Rub it on, the pain is gone.
Keep your career options open for local and overseas job opportunities in the booming hospitality and tourism industry with City and Guilds and AVE endorsed certification at Distinction College. Start online and face-to-face classes very soon in a career of high demand for workers globally and get certified in housekeeping, food preparation, waitering, travel, tourism and hospitality, bartending and mixology, customer service, call center, cake baking and decorating, airline ticketing. No subjects required, no age limit. Register this week and get an additional course for free. Call Distinction College at 876-356-4167 or 354-8560. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, Ocho Rios online or St. Elizabeth.
Jamaica. All Caribbean Wrestling presents Jam Slam. Saturday, August 31st at UTEC. A fun day for the entire family. There will be a kids fun zone and carnival ride. Live professional wrestling superstars. Plus live reggae music. Food vendors are welcome. Best of all, kids under 10 are free. For more info and tickets, jamslam.eventbrite.com. Saturday, August 31st, University of Technology. Sponsored by the Jamaica Tourist Board. Get your tickets now.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them. This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Protect yourself from the bite of this mosquito.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
It is
the 10th annual Good Samaritan 5K Health Run Walk. This year, our main beneficiaries are the children of the Community-Based Rehabilitation Jamaica, CBRJ. On Sunday, August the 25th at 6:30 a.m., we run, walk, and wheel to raise funds for children with disabilities. The GS 5K over the years has raised funds for various charitable organizations and assisted with community projects, health initiatives, and back-to-school support. For our 10th anniversary, we invite you to register for this 5K and give hope to the children with disabilities. To register, you can visit my.raceresult.com or scan the QR code. The GS 10th Anniversary 5K, Sunday, the 25th of August, of the Andrews Memorial Seventh-day Adventist Church. The GS 5K, 10 years of helping. Help us, help more.
It's a healthy morning, and we just spoke about mental health. And now we're going to delve into physical health. Welcome back, Sunrisers. The Good Samaritan 5K Health Run Walk has been making a difference for a decade. They're celebrating 10 whole years of serving and supporting kids with disabilities through Community-Based Rehabilitation Jamaica.
They're lacing up their shoes for yet another year. And we've got Health Ministries Director at Andrews Memorial SDA Church, Dr. Daria Cornwall, and Acting Chairman of Community-Based Rehabilitation Jamaica, Conrad Right. They're here to tell us more today. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome, and thank you for being here.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
which of you walked here this morning?
Or ran.
I walked from the car.
I'd love you to tell us more about the Good Samaritan Walk Run and just the impact it's had over the years.
Well, this is the 10th year of staging of this fabulous health run, walk, wheelchair event, and we've been impacting many communities, the Good Samaritan Inn, the drop-in home centers, back to school. We've been giving away loads of goodies. The dialysis unit, last year we raised funds to assist with dialysis unit. And this year we're going to be dealing with children with disabilities. So it's been very, very impactful over the last 10 years, going strong and getting stronger.
Wow,
I can hear
amazing.
The passion.
Yes, I love that.
Yes.
All right, I want you to share with us how the support of the walk run will impact the community-based rehabilitation.
Well, the CBRG, as we're commonly called, we're based in Spanish Town, but we have 5 centers across Jamaica. We have centers in Mandeville. We have 2 centers in St. Catherine, one in Linstead, Spanish Town.
Wow.
We have one in Santa Cruz and another in St. James. Now, children with disability has always been very disadvantaged in Jamaica. And if you can recall at some point in time in school, when a child is in school with a mild disability, for example, asthma, how sometimes they're jeered and so forth. Now, these children do have severe disabilities. And they're so severe sometimes parents don't even know how to treat with them. And when you have parents that have children who have very little means to support these children, and they don't know what to do with them, it can be very frustrating. And this is where the CBRJ comes in. We go into these communities, we find these children, we train the parents how to deal with them, and we have centers where they can take the children and we educate them, we train them, we have physiotherapists that come in and help them to develop into normal human beings, because we strongly believe that these children can live normal lives.
It's an important work you're doing, community-based rehabilitation. Very, very important. When and where is this event?
Okay, so the 5K is on the 25th of August, right? And we start right in front of the Andrews Hospital, right there on Hope Road.
Yes.
And the road takes us through New Kingston, back in Arden Road, back to Andrews.
Okay.
Any levels of fitness required?
Zero. I'll be in it, so you can worry about it.
Where do we register?
Okay.
So you could go online to my.raceresult.com and register.
Tell me again.
Please repeat.
my.raceresult.com and register online, and you could make online payment, or you could visit the church ground, Andrews Memorial Seventh-day Adventist Church. You could come there. You can register at the church office during the week, or you can come on Saturday night. We're registering on Saturday night. And easily you can stay and register online. And remember now, it's the last Dege Sunday in August. Last
Sunday. That's
just
August
before
25.
school start back. So this is your exercise before you start back school.
Yes, I know. And I'm happy that you're highlighting that, because Usually, I remember growing up, just before school, I used to get washed out.
Yes.
But you are doing something.
Run out.
You are run out.
Yes.
I like that. Yes.
Everyone is welcome, right? So
Everyone is welcome.
We have a
Children
segment for
too.
children this
right. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. So children can come as well.
Can come.
You know.
What would you say is the singular initiative, the main, the overarching objective?
So this year what we're trying to do is to replace a bus that we use to transport the children. Now some of these children, they are unable to take public transportation. The parents can't afford to pay taxi to take them back and forth. So we have this utility vehicle that we normally use to go into the communities. We take the medical staff, the physiotherapists into the homes to visit with the children, because believe it or not, when we're unable to do this, the parents sometimes lock these children in the house, and they come back and they find them dead because they can't look after themselves. It's really unfortunate, but it is something that is as severe as that. So this utility vehicle is going to cost us somewhere around $10 million, which we are trying to raise. It will have a ramp, a wheelchair ramp, so we can, get the children in quite safely, and we can move around our medical staff to the different homes in the different communities across Jamaica.
2 buses. You're going to get 20 million.
Well, well, that would be more than welcome, because we really need it. So we're really appealing to Jamaica, to corporate Jamaica, to come on board this year. It's for a really worthy cause. We know that burial has taken up a lot of their resources, but save back a little for the CBRJ, because we are really in need of those funds.
So important. Thank you both for being here. Remind us again where we can register so that people can get online and get that done.
raceresult.com.
All right, done.
I love it. I love it.
Last
You cannot forget it. August 25.
Yes.
All right, that was Daria Connell and Conrad Wright representing for the Good Samaritan 5K Health Run Walk. Run, walk, wheel.
That's
all right,
right.
stick around because TK is on standby with the news. Stick and stay. Don't move a muscle.
It's the 10th annual Good Samaritan 5K Health Run Walk. This year, our main beneficiaries are the children of the Community-Based Rehabilitation Jamaica, CBRJ. On Sunday, August the 25th at 6:30 a.m., we run, walk, and wheel to raise funds for children with disabilities. The GS 5K over the years has raised funds for various charitable organizations and assisted with community projects, health initiatives, and back-to-school support. For our 10th anniversary, we invite you to register for this 5K and give hope to the children with disabilities. To register, you can visit my.raceresult.com or scan the QR code. The GS 10th Anniversary 5K, Sunday the 25th of August. Race starts at 6:30 a.m., warm up at 6 a.m. on the grounds of the Andrews Memorial Seventh-day Adventist Church. The GS 5K, 10 years of helping. Help us, help more.
What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of.
On this week episode of Cooking with Love.
And this your girl Florence Eluce from Haiti. And you're watching Cooking with Love.
Hey, Luce is in the building. When you talk about Asian, hip-hop, Creole, can't get it no better than this. This young lady, bad, but Minister posts nothing about food. So we're gonna put her to the test right here on Cooking with Love. Yeah.
No. Cooking with Love crazy.
You are watching Cooking with Love.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment. Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Hyundai. The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Former People's National Party and East Portland hopeful Andrea Moore is dead. The attorney-at-law passed away at hospital in New York shortly before midnight Tuesday after a brief illness. Moore in 2015 had won a heated runoff between late PNP MP in Eastern Portland, Linville Bloomfield, for who was to represent the party in the upcoming elections. Despite securing 144 votes to Bloomfield's 133, the party's top brass overruled the voters and retained Bloomfield. Bloomfield secured another PNP win in the seat but was later murdered. Moore was touted as a likely challenger again but was replaced by then party Vice President Damian Crawford, who was defeated in a by-election by the JLP's Anne-Marie Vaz. The attorney was a vocal advocate for the rights of people. We'll have more details in later newscasts. Cherry Tree Lane, Clarendon remains under a curfew following the massacre that claimed 8 lives. Our reporter Amon Gordon was back in the community seeking answers to the question, what's next?
All of us are God's children. And we don't like all of us, those who do the crime and never want to recognize that. Doing this, it's nonsense because nobody will.
With at least 33 of the 96-hour curfew now completed, Cherry Tree Lane and the surrounding areas remain under lockdown following the brutal Sunday massacre that claimed 8 lives in Clarendon.
9 people are being treated here at the Maypen Public Hospital for gunshot wounds, among them an infant.
In Cherry Tree Lane, the atmosphere is a stark contrast to the previous day's hustle and bustle. However, the authorities have maintained a presence on the ground. Despite the tragic events, at least one resident remains hopeful their community will see better days.
We don't think them will give up because, we are fighting community and, them like them fun. It's a fighting community, resilient, we're going to stand up.
That optimism may be harder found for the families who still grieve the loss of their loved ones. Some lost multiple.
You're looking at my father, Lawrence Francis, and my sister, Kafel Daly. We know go party, we know drink home. From work to home, the sister is same thing.
Are you thinking about possibly leaving the community? Are you fearful for your life?
I'm fearful, but I can't leave my community. This is where my mother buy her land. My mom's house is just up there. My grandchildren, they are born here. I can't leave. This is my home.
Support has already started to mobilize for the affected families. The top priority, recovery. CVM TV News caught up with 2 clergymen on the ground.
When we drove into the community, we saw some of the survivors huddled together. It's kind of like they were having some sort of conversation with each other. How important is community following an event like this?
Well, it's very important that the community comes together. And community does not necessarily only mean resident of Cherry Tree Lane.
A lot of work is to be done, I can say that, a lot of work. And
the church is praying, but we need to do more than praying. We need to talk with them and help them.
The community of Cherry Tree Lane has been forever changed. They've been rocked by disaster. 8 of their own are now dead. Some say the community is resilient and will be able to rebuild. However, for the families, their recovery is only just beginning. Ramon Gordon for CVM News.
And the Factories Corporation of Jamaica, FCJ, will break ground today on the Bound Brook Urban Centre in Port Antonio, Portland. The new development, similar to the Morant Bay Urban Centre in St. Thomas, will integrate private and public sector services into a one-stop shop. FCJ Chairman Littleton Shirley says the goal is to revolutionize commercial activity in Jamaica, eliminating congestion in towns.
The Bound Brook Urban Centre, we are fortunate to have the stakeholders' engagement and equity position of Bertha Financial Company, NCB Capital Market, along with FCJ as shareholders in the new Bound Brook Urban Centre Company. We'll be building out 148,000 square feet of space to incorporate a parish council, tax office, a series of government entities fused with private sector entities to be a one-stop shop and a new experience for persons who are residing in Port Antonio and those who will be visiting Port Antonio. So expect to see a lot of jobs, we expect to see a lot of business opportunities. This will be the cutting edge for design to showcase the standard in which we want to see Portland develop with quaint buildings that reflect the culture and nature of Port Antonio.
Now in sports, we begin with news from the Jamaica Premier League. Newly promoted club Chapelton Maroons will be under the guidance of former Arnett Gardens captain O'Neill Thompson. Thompson takes charge as the Clarendon-based club's head coach following the resignation of Bajan Thomas, who guided the Maroons to promotions to the island's top flight competition. CVM Sports understands that Thomas resigned for personal reasons. Chapelton Maroons are making a return to the Premier League after they were relegated in their debut 2022-2023 campaign. And president of Ver Phoenix United, Lothan Cousins, says the club will remain in Clarendon following the partnership with Craig Butler and his Phoenix Academy. Last month, Craig Butler became part owner of the club and was granted full control of the Jamaica Premier League club's operations for the next 10 years. With Phoenix Academy based in Kingston, Cousins ruled out any chance of Ver Phoenix United relocating. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Nursing in only 6 months with City and Guild certificates at IIRQ Academy, located at 32 Hope Road, Kingston 10. Start online and face-to-face classes very soon and get qualified for local and overseas employment at affordable rates. Also available 7 to 9 months international certificate and diplomas in level 3 certificate in early childhood education, level 5 diploma in business management, pharmacy technician, medical assistant, medical lab technician, diploma in practical nursing and travel tourism, hospitality, and 8-4.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yeah. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, no, no, brother, no, man.
You don't see you ever play ref? No, pig game,
yeah, but I look a bad game. No, I said, Pierce, you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, bredgin. No shake on, I can play a little bad, bredgin.
Really have to shake on?
Yeah, man, and no badness, bredgin, just live good, man.
Come together and make the violence done.
If you are 40 and over, CCRP offers a world of benefits. Access to valuable health plans from Sagicor, discounted home and auto insurance from J&GI, and discounts from over 100 retailers and service providers. Enjoy wonderful tours, social events, and much more. Visit our website, ccrponline.org for details. CCRP, life to the fullest.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Welcome back to Sunrise. You know what we need more of? Stories for children about celebrating self-love and chasing dreams. Now, luckily, we have author and public relations manager Susan Smith here today, and she does such a great job of writing inspiring stories for young boys and girls. And she'll be sharing with us her latest book, which is called When I Grow Up. Welcome to Sunrise, Susan.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Let me tell you this quickly. It's a perfect day to come.
Yeah.
Because the chain, the connected dots from what's happening this morning, this is a perfect segue.
Yeah.
Because it starts with the children.
Yes.
It starts to change their mind, their mental health begins with how you grow them and encourage them and what you feed them.
Yes, and what you affirm in them. I want to start with your earlier books. Little Black Girl, your first book.
Yes.
I just want to talk quickly about this book and who Kara Rose in this book here.
Okay, so Kara Rose is my daughter, my 3-year-old daughter, and I've always wanted to be a writer. Always. Anybody know me from when I was growing up?
Yes.
Know that that's what I wanted to be. I kind of went into different directions, but I eventually came back to my first love. So when I had my daughter, I said, listen, because I wanted to do a book. I said, you know what, now is the opportune time. She's here, and I want her to have a mom that she can brag about. And so listen, I started with my first book, which was kind of near and dear to me. I remember growing up, and as a dark-skinned girl, I had some issues with colorism. And I said, you know what, there are other young girls out there like me who wish, that when they open a book, they can see a character that looks like them. And that's where I started. And so I released my first book, Little Black Girl.
Awesome. I think Tami was talking about it later. She wrote on her page about being that little girl occupying your adult self. So I'm guessing that you went back to that experience to come up with the ideas, even though you're inspired by your young daughter, 3-year-old.
Sorry. I was just going to say, I love that you have the follow-up, which is Hey Black Boy.
Right. So when I did this one, and it was very well received. Everybody was like, okay, but you can't forget the little boys.
Yes.
Because they need the love. And they need the encouragement just as much as the little girls. And so I followed up with Hey Black Boy.
Yes, that's funny.
I love that. And it's loaded with affirmations. And it's really a beautiful book. So I love that one.
And it's a book even for, young kids who can't even read. Parents can read it to them. And they can practice the affirmations.
I love that.
But what do you think the impact really is or could be if we, young people, boys and girls, digest these kinds of affirmations for society?
Well, my aim was always to encourage from the grassroots stage so that we can grow up to be productive and contributing members of society. Like, I feel like a lot of us, we've lost our way, our moral compass pointing south, and there's so many things out there, you know, that so many influences. So I wanted to start, especially with the children, to encourage them to be their best selves so that they can grow up to be strong-minded individuals.
I love that.
And having affirmed them, encourage them, you know, allow them to occupy that self-esteem space. When I grow up, and I want to talk about when I grow up because, you know, when I grow up, I want to be so many things. you know what I mean?
Well, I love this book because, you know, it's literally putting in front of you all the possibilities. I see, again, we have Kara Rose on the front of this book. And I love that, you know, she's dressed as an astronaut. But as you move through the book, sorry if you don't mind me just showing and sharing really quickly, you know, we're talking about all types of different occupations that she could possibly, you know, grow up to be, which is so important to see and to understand, you know, everything from an artist to a teacher, from a pilot to a chef, you know, it's really from a scientist to, you know, whatever else there may be. And it's just so wonderful to see that and to see that that is a possibility. How important is it for us to show our children, you know, especially our little girls too, like, you know, all of the possibilities that lay before them and that it's all there for them?
Listen, so you see, when I started, well, I was looking for my third book. I mean, I have tons of material, but I was looking for the next one to release. And my daughter, we were just having a little conversation. She's 3 years old, and she said to me, "Mom, you know, when I grow up, I want to be a chef." And I kind of stuck with him. I said, a 3-year-old telling me that she wants to be a chef. What she know about being a chef? And I said, you know what? I'm going to encourage this. And I decided that I'm going to write a book to encourage children, you know, to teach them about the different professions, different occupations that, you know, there are. I mean, I don't have every single occupations in there, but, you know, it's just something to show them that you can be this, you can be that, you can be anything you want to be. As long as you want it, you just have to put your mind to it and work towards it.
Yes, and so you'll have to do the one for the boys too, right? So
yes.
I love that you're setting yourself up to do the girl and boy version.
The sequel, yes. I like the first page of this book. It says, "My mommy and daddy say I can be anything I want to be, but I'm not quite sure yet," which is often the case. All I know is whatever I choose to be when I grow up, I will do my very best. And that is the best part. I love it. I love it.
Did you want to be a writer when you grew up?
Always. Always.
You said, "Mommy, I want to write books."
Listen, I used to write poetry and short stories. Even my friends at school, I swear they got tired of me. I used to be reading to them my poetry. I said, "What do you think about this?" And they said, "Susan, okay, all right, you know what, another day." But
you know, one of my favorite things growing up is when I used to tell my mom I wanted to be something, and she would always say, "And?" Like, meaning what else? It was this idea that we didn't also have to grow up to do one thing, and that your path may change.
Exactly.
And that today you might be a singer, and tomorrow you might be the host of a morning show.
There we go.
So who knows, you know? So this is a really, really great body of work that you're building up here, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Tell us how we can find this book, please.
Well, they're all on Amazon. I do have books available, so anybody who's interested, they can call me. My number is 995-1211, and you can call me and you can put in an order. The books are in Bookophilia, and they will be in other local stores soon.
Okay.
But for now, you can call me at 995-1211 and put in an order.
Any Instagram page or not
Yes.
yet? Okay.
Of course. Well, follow my Susan_Powerhouse, and I have everything there.
Awesome. I think these would make really great Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, and all the like. I think they should be in school libraries and everything else. So thank you so much for being here this morning. Our guest has been Susan Smith, author and public relations manager. Definitely stick and stay for more Sunrise after the break. Yeah.
Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is...
Every day you're an inspiration with the things them way you do. The everyday work and the everyday play. Whether you eat food with your friend them, or you build truck and run with him. Flow is committed to the everyday, going the extra mile, mile after mile every day. And the best is yet to come. Flow, every day better.
Your food tastes the best, it's true. Your food brings the best out of you. Tasty meals that with style, satisfying, makes you smile. Cream always rises to the top, it's true.
Your Foods, sour cream and cream cheese spreads in supermarkets island-wide. Make your best even better.
Live bill-free until 2025 with Quartz Ready Cash. That's right, no light, no water, nor cable bill. Just take a Quartz Ready Cash loan of $80,000 or more on 18 to 36 months between July 8 and August 18, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win. First place, free bill payment for 6 months valued at $600,000. Second place, free bill payment for 3 months valued at $300,000. And third place, free bill payment for 1 month valued at $100,000. Plus one winner of $50,000 weekly. Visit any of our locations island-wide to apply or online at quartzreadycash.com. It's quick, easy, and hassle-free. Live bill-free until 2025 with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Did you know that the Bureau of Standards Jamaica, or BSJ as we are known, has been serving and helping Jamaican businesses to grow for over 54 years, now testing over 57,000 products annually? The BSJ develops and promotes standards for products consumers see and use every day. We stand tall as your quality assurance partner, testing a range of products including foods, construction materials, petroleum products, packaging material, cosmetics, paints, and pharmaceuticals. Did you know that the BSJ has over 20 labs in Kingston that conduct these tests, operating at the highest international standards, giving you the speed to take your products from the lab to market, driving your business growth with 100% confidence.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Judge a blessing, fill the cup up. So every day we show it love, cause love will never fail, no.
Fatality.
Tell me better sister, why you feeling bad? Mistakes are valid, but the feelings never last. We in the present, can't keep living in the past, no. Hey, so learn your lesson and start in a better path. Not half it perfect, you can finish if you start. You bigger than the fears that hidden in your heart, no. That's how we're feeling, really up. Judge a blessing, fill the cup up. So every day we show it. That I've been caught up. That's why you haven't really seen me around here lately. Around my heart was guards up. Wish I was smarter to see how much I really need you around me, baby. I made mistakes that made you draw breaks. You're staring away from the pain of heartache. Blame you when I'm the one who failed you, darling. You're doing what you gotta do to get through. I'm working on self, do my best to stay true. Though I know I'm not perfect, I'd have to be a fool to think that you're not worth it, 'cause every single thing about you, I mean, I have to ask no question, destiny in your direction, girl. Everything about you.
Hey, hey, hey. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a bassist.
No, you're not.
That's not what you're trying to teach me. I didn't learn. Listen, thanks for staying with us. Our next guests are part of a team known for always uplifting and promoting the culture through creative collaborations. Now they're taking it a step further with their first ever conference, the Very Culture Creators Summit.
The aim is to bring together creatives, consumers of the culture, and industry trailblazers, blending inspiration, education, and entertainment. Very Culture directors Yannick Habibi Bailey and Fatalik.
Kangwa.
Tangwa, but did have to think about it, you know. He said to me, don't think about it. Just say it. Just say it like you see it. Of course, Vitalik has been keeping the vibes nice in studio all morning. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
This is so exciting.
Yes.
I mean, you know, yes, we said what we said, but tell us a little bit about what Very Culture is.
All right, good morning, Jamaica. My name is Habibi. So, in a quick summation, Very Culture is a space that promotes and pushes the culture forward. We're creative practitioners, we're a part of the industry, and we always felt that creatives needed a space to put content and have local content for locals, Jamaican content for Jamaicans at an international scale. So it's really about a space, a place, a holding space that people can come and find and look for content. You see us in our shirts here. We also do merch. We make t-shirts, caps, keyrings, and series of other, collectible merchandise that locals and lovers of Jamaican culture can purchase.
Yes, and I love that you guys look like you're in a uniform. I like it. I'm liking the Very Culture vibes very much.
Not by any plan or by any means.
Right.
They're lying about not by any plan, because I asked him, why am I not in the group Very Culture? And as I looked at them, I realized I am here and they are there because I have no here.
That's a fact. Yannick, I want to know a little bit more about the Creator Summit, though. What is the Creator Summit?
Okay, so the Creator Summit now, we have 3 panels: visual art, music, and social media.
Okay.
So our vision is to bring, like you said, trailblazers in these different areas, because when I was leaving college, I really wanted to get insight from people who are in the industry. How can I make my way? So it was really important for me to just kind of create a space where we have people who are doing well in Jamaica, imparting knowledge, and people who also want to do well in Jamaica. So we have these different panels where people are just going to share their knowledge. We're going to just have some real talk, because a lot of it happens online, but I think we need to make it happen in person.
Right.
So that's really the mission.
So is it that, artists are coming, filmmakers, who is supposed to come? Social media, content creators, like who comes to the summit?
Everybody just listen. So you want to be an influencer, you want to make an impact on social media, you want to be a photographer, a videographer,
stand-up comedian,
anybody. So all of these panels will be creating insight for people. And what's really important is that we have a Q&A section, because we want the people there to also have an opportunity to ask these questions and say what's going on. And we have an honest, real, and just lovely dialogue. That's really what we're trying to foster.
Are there particular themes or topics for discussion, or is there a particular topic for the
Well,
discussion?
yes, each panel will kind of dive into it. So social media, it's really about how we can make an impact on social media. Because when someone from overseas is telling you how to make an impact, it don't really apply to Jamaica. Right. Music now, we have a lot of conversations about streaming, reggae versus dance. I want to have some of those conversations. And for visual art, a lot of people are trying to figure out, how can I monetize my art craft? And if art for art's sake is still a space. So we're just gonna be having some conversations of that matter, whether it get heated, always will be respectful, but I think those things just need to happen.
Yeah, and coming together with like-minded people is so important, as you said, to learn and to grow. I learned best when there's food and drinks and like a music. What else can people expect when they come to the summit?
So I think what people can look forward to is a community experience. That's really what we want to push the summit to be. We want to make a space that it's, again, not just conversation happening online. Sometimes it feels disjointed. You might be in a comment section. Now you can actually ask some of the people that you might see around the place who you don't know who they are. But you say, oh, wait, this person is a producer, maybe this person can give me some insight on how I could become a producer. Or this person is a muralist. Okay, I'm super into art. Maybe they could explain to me how I'm gonna try and do this. So it's really about a space for community. Obviously, you know, we're gonna have music by Fatalic to keep the vibes up.
It's not a stush.
It's not a, it's at 10A West Kings House Road. It's not a come and sit down only conference. You know, again, there's going to be a section, multiple sections for engagement. It's primarily about not just the host speaking, but the moment when you can speak to the host off stage and the crowd. As we say, it's about coming to meet new persons. You're going to see somebody sitting beside you. That person might be able to be a new network connection that you make, and now you have a new job opportunity, or just a new friend who you can share your creative experience with, because sometimes creatives are a bit to themselves. They keep their art to themselves until they're comfortable to share. So us making a space like this is to really drop the anxiety, drop the nerves, create a space for just open and honest communication.
But this is invaluable. I mean, I need to find about $10,000 to come in, because
you don't need to find that much money to come in. You can buy a ticket right now online. Right now online tickets are available, 1,500 Jamaican dollars.
Nice.
That's it. The aim is for everybody to be able to access it and to be able to just share in this experience. A lot of creatives, they are not, you know, in traditional job earning spaces, so we also want to be able to make it affordable that they can enter the space. Young creatives, people in university, people coming out of high school, you know, wanting to try and look at new things, it need to be able to be accessible to them. So we thought for our first thing, let's make this work for the general community.
That's very good news. Where can they purchase? Exactly where online?
So you can purchase online at creatorsummit.vericulture.com. So if that's too much for you, just go at Vericulture, and the ticket link will be in our bio on Instagram.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Vitalik, you think you're going to get away? Make I ask you something. No.
Ask him.
When we can't get this merch. I love that you guys have all of your merch.
I mean,
I'm sure it's a whole other side of business, which I'm hoping that you guys will talk about at the summit.
He designs all of the merch, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. He's a creative boy and a talented boy.
Amazing.
We're just trying to also speak about the culture through wearables. So the shirt that we're wearing now is a sound system, if you see.
Yeah.
So we're just talking about sound system culture. So we want to talk about all of those things at the summit. You know?
I love what you guys are doing, and I think it's very needed and necessary. We want to see the back of your shirt. If you could turn around, please.
Let's see.
Love that. Love that.
Big sound.
It's a very important thing, as you said, and coming together. It's so important for us to start networking and to not gatekeep so much, you know. Talk about like what's happening. You know, if we want to build this industry and continue to build it, we have to have these open, honest discussions.
So let me ask you a very important question. Tami, don't say anything.
Okay.
Is there an age limit?
Definitely.
Absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. It's family friendly. You know, if your kids want to come, elder people, because we're all creatives. You know, from young to old, and I think we all have questions as well as insight to share. So we want to bring out the whole family. It's on Sunday. We wrap up on time 10. You're supposed to can get home, prepare for your week. So you know, it's easy, it's casual. You don't have to up in tight suit. You can just forward, chill, buy some drinks. It's gonna be a vibe. 10A West Kings House this Sunday. Rain or shine, we're out there.
Do you have an Instagram page that we could check out?
We absolutely have an Instagram page. So what you do is you go in the search bar, type in VERYCULTURE, Vericulture. So that is at Vericulture, and you find us there. This is our branded shirt.
That's very
Or
much
if you want to go on the website, vericulture.com. Everything is
One
there.
good thing about music, when it hits you feel up.
Hey. Oh, guys, I love this.
Thank
I
you
love
very
what
much.
you're doing, and I think it's super important. So thank you for making this happen. I hope
Yes.
you all check it out. That was the Very Culture directors, Yannick Reed, Travis John Habibi Bailey, and Vitalik.
Kangwa.
Tangwa.
Kangwa.
We got there in the end. All right, it's time for another break, but don't go too far. We'll be right back in a blink.
Employers and householders, access the Hard NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Hard.
Every day you're an inspiration with the things them way you do. The everyday work and the everyday play. Whether you eat food with your friend them or you build track and run rhythm. Flow is committed to the everyday, going the extra mile, mile after mile every day. And the best is yet to come. Flow, every day better.
At 5'1", I've always been asked, how do you manage to clear those hurdles so easily? Truth is, I've been overcoming hurdles all my life. Preparation equals results, so I always prepare for every hurdle in life. With True Shake, I get 9 grams of protein and 24 essential vitamins. I may be short, but with True Shake, I'm not short of anything.
Grab a True Shake and go!
JN Bank Small Business Loans is linked to so many stories of ordinary Jamaicans and their extraordinary success.
We're very proud to have helped small, medium, and micro businesses come to life and thrive over the years.
It's a demonstration of our strong belief in the business ambitions of Jamaicans. Come, talk to us. Tell us your business. Let's start a partnership and let your business plans appear in real life.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them. This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Protect yourself from the bite of this mosquito.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
So welcome back to Sunrise. Have you ever thought about getting a pet fish?
No, ma'am.
I mean, why not?
No.
They are perfect for busy households. I'm going to get a pet fish.
No noise.
No noise.
Mess.
No mess. And you never have to worry about them swimming away and getting lost.
Facts.
You don't have to walk them in the morning.
That is it.
You know what I mean? Patrice Martin from Hobby Hot Pet Shop is here to teach us all about the joys and responsibilities of caring for aquatic pets.
I know, we're making it sound a little simple here. There is a little mess, isn't there?
A little work.
Let's talk about having fish as pet.
Yes. No
Pets.
allergy.
No allergies.
Yes. With fish, you don't have allergies. So
They're beautiful.
That's
I
the
just want to
best
start
pet
there.
to get, yes.
Okay, got it. So my
Yes.
son asked me recently for a fish tank. Tell me where you would start me off and if it's a good idea.
I'll start you simple with a fighter fish. A beta.
fighter
a Siamese
fish.
Oh, so it's because he's separate.
Yes.
Oh, over here.
He doesn't need any filtration or oxygen. He taking our oxygen when he come up to the top.
Oh.
I need a very very small environment.
And he should be by himself because a fighter fish, right?
He can live with others, but not with another male fighter.
Got it.
Or female.
So if he live with them, if he's not another male fighter, by himself.
He's male? Yes, that's a male. The male's more bigger fin, more prettier, they would say.
Got it.
In the fish world only, the male is more.
So if I wanted to have like, you know, a fish tank like this one, for example, obviously, I mean, this is a lot of fish. Are they going to get much bigger than this?
Some of them, not really big, just a little bit. A little more, a couple of inches more.
So this isn't too many to have in one? Or
no,
are we just
once
having...
you have proper filtration and aeration, it's good.
Okay, got it. And do you think that this is a good way to like teach children, like, you know, responsibility?
Yes, it is. Yes,
why?
It is. When they come and they have to feed it, they have to clean the tank, it teaches them how to care for another human being. It also teaches them empathy towards others, because if you overfeed them, they will die. They will learn that, how to accept loss, because some of them don't really live that long. Some live a little while longer. So they learn that responsibility.
I see different colors.
And it distresses them also. So it relaxes them. For the babies, the colorful ones.
Go slowly. It de-stresses or distresses them?
No, de-stress.
Oh, because I was going to say,
De-stress, sorry.
But you're distressed when they
die,
you know?
Yes, it does affect you, yes.
I was asking about the different colors and different
colors, different type of fish. Yes. These are glowfish, mostly. Glow tetra, those are the bigger ones, and the top one, the smaller ones, are glow zebras.
And I see a see-through one.
Yeah, that's a glass fish.
Wow.
You can see everything, even his brains, if you look.
Wow.
And then this one is called a paradise, because it has different colors.
Got it. Is it very expensive to get started in this world?
It depends on what you want.
Okay, got it.
And what you choose. You can start, as I say, simple. Roughly, this will probably run about less than $10,000.
Okay, okay, got it.
For one fish?
And the tank and food
everything all together. Yes. How do we know when to feed? Because I know that's always a problem with fish, that you
once a day,
overfeed.
just a small amount. A fish doesn't know that he's overfeeding. So he will eat.
Because yum,
and then just turn over and die.
Wow.
So you have to know how much to give him. That's a small amount. Once a day.
What is all of these things? All right. Patrice, tell me.
All right. If you are busy and you want to go on a vacation, we have vacation block. So you put it in there, and that dispense within 3 days, 4 days, a week, 2 weeks for the fish.
Is that for food?
Yes.
Oh, a vacation block. I could do
Some
with
people
one of
use
those.
that because they don't want to go and feed or they don't want to overfeed. Bad experience, they just use that also.
Okay, got it.
It can be done for that. This is for the one that clean the tank, the algae eater. Sometimes they don't get enough food, so you need to feed them.
Okay, got it.
Because they're used to mucky environment and cleaning. Like this, they wouldn't have any work, so he wouldn't survive. So you would feed him.
Got it.
How do you clean the tank? Because
this is a good question.
There are many ways. No bleach, no soap.
No mop, no rag?
No, just water only. No vinegar, nothing like that. Okay?
And a strainer.
And the first rule of
clean the tank with water?
No pipe water, yes.
Yeah, clean the tank with water?
No chlorine water, I should say, actually. So if you're going to catch your water from the pipe, you put the dechlorinator, it's right there.
Oh, this.
Put it in there. Yeah, these are all chemical. No, that's for the green water. If algae.
Okay.
The stress coat is for the dechlorinator.
It sounds like a lot of work in Atlas. I'm so sorry, son, but
some things that had beneficial bacteria to the tank to start it up and everything. Yes.
Okay,
and if the fish is sick, you have medicine for it.
What?
Yes,
Look here.
the fish do get sick. Yes. They have immune system and stuff like us too. Yes.
Fish can...
Listen. You see, this
and get diseases too from other fishes.
Tell me a good amount of starter fish to start with.
So there are male and female fishes?
Yes. Some have live baby. Fish, not fishes. Fish.
Yes. I said fishes.
Let me ask you something though. Like, say what are good? Give me 3 good ones to start with.
For Atlas, I would start with the zebra.
Okay.
Okay. And the tetra.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm coming to visit you at some point.
You can start guppies.
Guppies?
And sword.
Not guppies, guppies.
Guppies, yes. I think he will be more fascinated with the guppy and the sword because they're live bearers.
Well, I have to say, this is so fun to look at, and it's so relaxing. I imagine in the, more ask about this light now. This not stay on all day.
No, but it also can dim. It have different shades.
Okay. I think I'm a light bill now, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, no, the wattage on each pump and filter is very low, so it don't burn up your light bill.
The fish
yes,
sleep?
they do sleep. So they're supposed to get at least 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours in light, 8 to 10 hours. Just like you. They need to go and sleep.
So you turn off light when they want them going to bed?
And catfish are more nocturnal, so they're up at night.
Okay.
Oh,
you lost me at fish medicine, me not gonna lie.
Yes,
but
well, anyway.
this looks great. I love it. I think it's a wonderful option for anybody who's looking to, have a pet who enjoys beautiful. I mean, look how beautiful it is. Yeah,
also,
I could watch them and relax.
If you're going through a time, you need to relax, you just sit and watch it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They said it gives you serotonin.
Oh, I like it. I like it very, very much.
It reminds me that John Legend was lying when he said, "My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine." Listen, you cannot.
Yes.
If you're breathing fine underwater, then you'll be one of these. I mean, trust me.
I can't bother. All right.
But these are colorful fish.
I just stick to the script.
I'm gonna get one of these aquarium. That was Patrice Martin from Hobby Hut Pet Shop. On the other side of this break, it's free zone. So you wanna stay?
Oh my God!
You wanna stick? And tune in for that. They're not gonna fire me. I'm gonna get my
mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Hey my peeps, get this on the regular. Your HIV status if you consider. At least if you test once a year. Just 15 minutes and your status clear. Cause it might not show up on your timeline and you learn too late, so you're out of time. A progressive future, mandatory. Really long life, our story. You hear?
Remember, update your status in a real life. Go HIV test today.
Just 15 minutes and your status clear. Really long life, our story. Real long life with a youth coming from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Papa Jesus, insurance gone up again? Go faster. It gas our insurance.
Driver, let's go.
Do you really want to stick with the same old insurer? For the first time in Jamaica, taxis, minibuses, coasters, whatever you drive, MIBinsure.com will find you an insurer who will slash your premium by up to 60%. They all claim to save you money, but only MIB Insure actually can. Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them. This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Protect yourself from the bite of this mosquito.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Success don't come overnight. No man you know a substance over hype. Do it for the love, we not do it for the life. Do it for the love, we not do it for the love lights. That's alright. Sit down in a post and a tweet all night. Sit them on social media type. While like said them they studio vibe.
Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Mommy, me gonna start, pull up in a fast car, yeah. And a fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me, you know I'm feeling you. So what now we feel do, yeah. Hey fancy, oh your heart state, now no vacancy. Last time see you on FaceTime, chatting up the place, boating on my relationship. Me, I go put you on lockdown, I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now. You got my personal.
And thanks for staying with us. It's Free Zone time where quick thinking and clever guesses rule the day. Our players for this morning are Team Tami, which is which is Tami and Renee. And then there's Team IT. IT looking more excited than IT. Team IT.
Yes.
With IT and Paul.
No, you should say winning Team IT.
All right, you're pushing now. You're pushing it. You're pushing it. So they'll be racing to decode a few phrases and claim their victory. Let's see who will come out on top. So ready? Let me explain how the game works. We are playing.
Yes.
We are playing decodables. All right. So how this works is I will show you a card.
Yes.
And you will guess what the card is saying.
Okay.
So let me see. Tell me where you want it. This is an example. This is an example.
Evergreen.
Hold on. This is an example. So I forget the
Evergreen.
team.
No, hold on. Show it.
Evergreen.
No, the game not started.
You have to tell me where to hold the card so that I can, because it's not
Zoom
Uno
in.
alone. It's not,
Evergreen.
it's not Uno alone going to play. And we have to let the audience know what.
Evergreen.
It is evergreen. So
Yes.
this is a green ever. The term is evergreen. All right, one more example.
Okay,
Nobody
I'm
got that
ready.
point. Ready?
Ready.
So look at the screen.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Heat
uh,
wave.
So IT, you get it? So it's
Yeah,
heat
it's wave,
in a wave.
Pablo,
So
come on.
it's heat
don't
wave.
look- Pablo, come on, man.
So look at the screen. So these are the examples. So the
That
first.
was 2 points, please.
So the first person to buzz wins. Michaela, Paul, you guys will have to tell me who buzzed first, all right?
Yes,
Because
yes.
I'm
Look at the
United.
screen, look at the
All right, so
screen.
ready?
Yes.
Your next clue is. Look at this. Look at the. Who? Oh, it was Team Tami. It was Team.
It's me.
No.
Come quick.
Very good. Downloading.
You can see the back.
Oh yes.
All right, ready?
Oh yes. Oh yes. That is so true. Hold on. Let me.
Don't make him say.
All right, ready. Hold on. Hold on, ready? And
Caught on
yes,
tape.
Tammy. Caught on tape is correct. Yeah, okay. So you get to the hang of it. All right, so I have to make sure I said I don't.
Yes.
You know?
All right, ready now.
All right.
Next
So
one.
ready again.
Ready. I know this.
Who buzzed? Hold on. Who buzzed? They said Team Tammy. They said Team Tammy. They said Team Tammy. Paul, you have to clap. But I don't know who is. Them will take me on, so anybody keeping. Hold on, no.
Ready, next one. We can't sit on the screen, it's too far.
On the screen.
You have to look on the screen, man. Am I doing it right? They can't see. Yes.
I know
Yes,
this one.
team.
We did first. Trivia.
Period.
Trivia is correct.
So all they get from us all the time.
I'm not so sure.
We're ready.
I'm not so sure why that is.
All right, next one. Fine. We'll wait. We'll let you guys take the next one.
All right.
Let's
see. Let's see.
Oh.
No, wait.
Got it. Too legit to quit.
Listen.
Yes, Team IT. Team IT, get it.
You know what you should do?
Buzz.
You should ask us alternately, and if you don't listen, and if you don't get the correct answer, then it's
Fair enough. That's fair enough. Let's go. Ready? So it's no team IT's question. Ready?
IT.
So you cannot answer.
No problem.
If you don't get it now,
then you can pass.
You can pass.
Let's go. Here is your guess.
Kiss, come Pablo man. 1, 2, 3 kisses.
No,
Yeah.
no, the top kiss is highlighted.
Where's the timer?
It's
1 kiss over 3
Ding,
kisses.
ding, ding.
Ah, good try. 9, 8, 7, 6,
1 kiss over 2 kisses.
5,
1,
4,
2
3,
kisses.
3
2, 1.
kisses.
All right, team Tami.
First kiss.
The first kiss. First
Because
kiss.
she's a girl. That's a girl question.
First kiss.
That's a girl question. You see, you still don't want to ask us all question. That's a girl question.
No, it's not.
All right. Team IT again then. Team IT again. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Come on, yes,
Tami to
yes.
not answer anymore.
Yes.
No, you're the next.
Yeah,
Tulip is correct. Tulip is correct. So we're gonna go over some and them again.
No, once you answer correctly, we'll go
All right,
again.
once you answer correctly. No. You guys are just changing the game. All right, so let's go now. Team Tami, let's see if you get it correct.
Stay overnight.
That's correct.
No, they didn't both.
No, it's their turn. It's their turn. No, it's your turn. Ready?
My turn.
Ready? Your turn now.
Oh.
Metaphor.
Metaphor.
Come so fast. It's the boys' turn.
That's not even fair, baby.
That is not even fair. Metaphor is correct. That is
Metaphor, yes.
Next one, Arthur.
That is correct. That is correct. 2 more. Tami.
Ready.
Team Tami. Yeah, I don't know who's
can't
leading.
see.
Team Tami.
Oh. Go on. Say it.
Break up.
Breakup is correct. Breakup is correct. All right, let's go. Yeah, take her off here.
I got it.
Stand for.
I can't.
Stand for chance.
Stand for chance.
For instance. Them have no little behavior, no. It's 4. Let's look at it again.
Instance. You get
It's
it?
4. The 4 is in the stand, so it's 4 instance.
And then
See?
this is the section.
See what's happening there?
No, what's happening
Let's
is
do a hard one.
Tami is reading it
I'm
before.
not.
No.
Yeah, man, Tami look like she
Choose
played
a
this
hard
area.
one. Choose a hard
Hold on,
one.
this one is a little harder
Okay,
than.
let's do it.
Okay,
Ready,
because
ready.
it's in order.
This is a
No,
fun one.
this is Tami's time.
They
You guys
answered ours.
missed because you didn't answer yours.
wrong.
A good try though. All right, let's try this one and see.
Oh. Junk in the trunk.
Junk in the trunk. It's in the junk is in the
trunk.
Yeah.
Come on, Pablo, man.
Probably not getting
I
done.
sent you to
Give
school.
IT one more.
All right, let me see. Let me
You got
let's
it.
try. Let's try.
Give me a next one.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Tami,
Here
don't
what?
say
Let me
anything.
try this.
Just give him one
Tami,
already.
this is not for you guys.
Yes.
Come on.
Ooh, easy.
Come on.
Easy.
Fall in love.
You know what?
Come on, question. That's the last question.
No.
Yes.
Call me
Fall
for
in love.
someone. Call down
How about this one?
No.
Alright, this is
Listen, team.
Yes.
What is
Let me get
this?
this one. Which one?
You know, you look on the wrong
Too thick
part.
and thin.
Yeah, you read the back.
Read it.
That's it.
When
Is
you
it
get this one.
from Unu get 1?
Yeah.
That's the end of the game. Team IT win, just for vibes.
Yes, yes.
Just for vibes. Team IT win.
Whatever. And just like
I
that.
just want to say, yes, we in big up car. Time remember the first kiss, Karen, I fall in love.
Hey!
Guess what? We're here through thick and thin. Just like that, 2 hours run off, and I don't know how the show done so fast. We hope that you guys enjoyed spending your Wednesday morning with us. Of course, if you missed anything or you want to just rewatch your favorite segments, we've got you covered on our YouTube channel at CVM TV, of course, and on Instagram at Sunrise CVM and the CVM_television.
I think we should play a game every day.
Yes.
On YouTube, type comment if you agree that we should play a game every day. Enjoy the rest of your day today. Be kind on purpose.
Yes.
Be on purpose, and remember, God without man
Is
is
still
still
God.
But man without God is nothing.
Yeah. Have a great one,
Have a
guys.
fantastic one.
Mwah. We need another one.
All right, ready?
Let's do a hard one.
After the show, it's after party then. After the party, it's hotel lobby then. After the NSC, we burn a one spliff. And after couple magnum, a gal, I forget it. Smart, back it up, the kid have money, I spend. Well, of me team, they also show the whole of your friend. Matalana signal to me sending buckles on 10. While everybody a shout, ravers them at it again. So watch you booms, hop, skip your enemy there. Swing your one from left to right, me know the saga man there. Beat them like a whipping on me and me now look my friend. Enough of them you hear attack when them see we them not do nothing. Booms, hop, make sure you swing your one there. When them come to you with argument, make sure you run them. Happy I live a life, I make money, we not a problem. I bag a chat and make us say them bad, we not look at them. Booms, so you feel booms.